Hey, everybody. Welcome Friday morning to my live. Some of you are already on vacation in the United States, enjoying your holiday weekend. Those of you that are not in the United States, international, you're probably working today. And so, what I wanted to do for the next couple of minutes this morning is I wanted to share something with you that my clients have been raving about. They found it extremely useful, and I know that you're going to find it useful too. And so I want to take a few minutes to to walk you through this prompt framework. You're going to find that a lot of people online are giving you their top prompts. I've done the same thing. If I've got a prompt that really works well for me, I share it with folks. And it just helps as you are learning more about AI and making it a comfortable tool that is a part of your workday. But a better thing than just having some cool prompts is learning about how to create the frameworks around making a good prompt. And so I'm testing this out right now for the first time with StreamYard. So I hope this works. But what you've got here is what I call my prompt framework. Copy this, screen grab it, do whatever you need to. But I promise you that if you utilize these tools as you're thinking about creating prompts, rather than have somebody give you their favorite prompts, you'll be able to create your own favorite prompts. Now, this framework will work in any of the AI platforms that are out there. So whether you use Chat, Perplexity, whatever, Gemini, this will work. And it's really not too complicated, and it's not a hard framework to integrate into what you're doing. I've got 5 steps listed here. The first one is give it structure. So when you are writing the prompt, make sure that you're formatting it for clarity. Don't use filler words. I think the latest thing that I saw that was going around in the internet universe is don't use please and thank you. I'm not going to validate or disavow that because I've done neither, but you want to make sure that you create a prompt that is clear. Then you want to include the context and the goal. Really, all this is why and what are you trying to get out of this? What is this for? Depending on what kind of results you want to outline your tasks. So writing down the approach, step 1, step 2, step 3, and then you're going to write the task. What is it, the thing that you want once you've got that in place? The final step in all of that is simulating a persona. The persona could be a couple of things. It could be write this as a person who's a chief of staff, or it could be I'm addressing a group of financial individuals. So make sure that you use language that they can understand. I know this might seem fairly simple. I know this might seem fairly straightforward, but honestly, if you look at these steps and as you're writing your prompt, this is what you have in mind, it's going to make it so much easier for you to get the types of results that you want to get. You want to learn more about creating these prompt frameworks? Well, join me on July 12th. I am hosting a free Chief of Staff clinic. And in this clinic, we're going to talk about 2 things. One, we're going to talk about the history of AI. I want you to understand where it came from, and then how Chief of Staffs can actually use AI effectively. If you're a strategic operator, if you are a leader, if you're just trying to get used to using AI, we're going to go through this prompt framework with a lot more detail. I'm going to give you a lot more color. I'm going to give you a lot more information. I'm going to make sure that as you are writing the prompt, because we're going to have these exercises live, we're going to do them while you're on the call with me and we're going through all of this. We're going to create prompts. We're going to create prompts that are relevant to you and your workspace. We're going to create prompts that are relevant to what you're doing today, and you're going to get those results immediately. I promise that once you start using this framework and integrating it into how you use AI on a regular basis, the world is going to open up for you. Now, for those of you who are familiar with prompt frameworks, join me anyways, because I've got some treats. I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite tools that I use with all of the work that I do. And what's been amazing is that when I share the tools, I'm literally getting people DMing me saying, I didn't even realize this is changing up how I do my work. This is adding value. AI is not, it doesn't need to be the thing that's replacing you. AI needs to be the thing that's extending you. And I want to help you understand how AI can be the thing that extends you while you're doing your work. So Thank you so much for joining me for my live. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Friday. You go into your weekend doing the things that bring you the most joy, and we'll see you next week.